browsing and allows you to view geo-restricted content with the click of a button. Use the link in the description below to get the first 3 months free on a 12-month subscription.
Hello Marble Sports fans, welcome to Italy for the qualifying of the Monza Grand Prix. I'm Jeremiah, glad to be here for the next installment of the Marble Circuits 2022. The marbles are ready to race for the prize of sitting in the coveted pole position. Each marble needs to put their best performance forward for this race. This qualifying format is really a mad dash, so if you want to advance, you have to make sure to get in the lead as quickly as possible. Also, if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on the second half of the Marble Circuits 2022. Let's take a look at the track we have here today in Monza. Some of the features of this track are a lot of hairpins, as well as the first overlap in the track we have in this season. So the marbles will have a clear view of the marbles that are ahead of them down below. Once again, you can see the marbles making last-minute preparations before this race. Black Pirates talking with his new crew chief once again, with Fast Q Pins choosing not to follow in his footsteps, keeping his old pit crew. Here are the full standings. You can see how hiring a new pit crew and crew chief has bumped up Black Pirate's performance tremendously, bumping him from 11th in the overall standings up to 7th. And now, for Q1, the marbles are in the blocks. And away we go. Pink Pearl getting the lead, but it is Momonas off to the good start. Pink Pearl coming in at second, and Black Pirates is in third place, being followed by Sparky. A hard hit from Sparky there, which brings Black Pirates down to third. Momonas still fighting off Pink Pearl there, but he succumbs to her. Pink Pearl is now in first place, being followed by Momonas and Black Pirates, as we are about to start the second and final lap. And now it's time to start looking at the bottom of the field. Loose Wheel is in 10th place, being the champion of last race. He is in the elimination zone with Fast Q Pins and Arrow Frog, the race's champion before that. So they really need to try hard if they want to get out of the elimination zone. Black Pirates has now taken second place, trying to pressure Pink Pearl, and Sparky is now in third place, but he was overcome by Gold Piston, and now he takes it back again. Pink Pearl has secured her spot in Q2 at least, with Fast Q Pins, Arrow Frog, and Loose Wheel trailing behind. They only have a couple more seconds to get out of the zone, and it won't happen. Fast Q Pins will start in 10th on the starting grid, Arrow Frog in 11th, and Loose Wheel in 12th. Two of the champions of the 3 races so far in this series are in the bottom 2 spots of this race. What happened in this race for these 2 marbles? And now, for Q2. And we're off, and once again it is Momonas in the lead, being followed by Peppers and Sea Turtles this time, and Sea Turtles goes through the inside. Sea Turtles is now in first place, being followed by Gold Piston and Peppers. Black Pirates is in 4th, facing some pressure from Pink Pearl, who has not had a very good season so far. She sits in 5th in the overall standings. She's just trying to make that higher. Sea Turtles having a good lead so far, not having a good season either. As we start the final lap, Gold Piston has now taken first place over Sea Turtles. Through the drag reduction zone they go, with Sparky, Night Rivers, and Big Dogs in the elimination zone. Big Dogs being champion of race 1 of this series, with Night Rivers being in second multiple times. Sparky is defending off these 2 big names and trying to get out of the elimination zone, but Pink Pearl is ahead of him. It's going to be hard to be able to pass her, with Gold Piston coming around these final couple of corners, and he will definitely be advancing to the next round. But the marbles that will be eliminated are Sparky, Big Dogs, and Night Rivers. Big Dogs getting 1 more place over Night Rivers, but he is still eliminated in this qualifying. And now for Q3, 6 marbles, 4 laps, 1 champion. And they're off up the booster for the first time, and it is Black Pirates in the lead, but he is overcome by Sea Turtles, who is now extending his lead, with Pink Pearl in 3rd place. Black Pirates giving some pressures to Sea Turtles. A good move by Sea Turtles there, now taking the lead even farther, with Pink Pearl showing some pressure to Black Pirates. All these marbles are really fighting for position at this point. If you make one wrong move, the other marbles will capitalize on it, like that one right there. Gold Piston is now in 3rd and 2nd place, hitting Black Pirates over the chicane up the booster for the 2nd lap. And Black Pirates is now back in 2nd place. Gold Piston has fallen back down to 4th. And Black Pirates has taken first place from Sea Turtles, who has fallen down to third place, being surpassed by Pink Pearl, and now is giving some pressure back to her as she is trying to take first place. And it is a 3-marble switch. Sea Turtles is now back in first place with Pink Pearl in second, and Gold Piston has now taken third place. Black Pirates has fallen down to fourth, with Momonas and Peppers way back in the pack as we go up the booster for the third lap. Gold Piston has now taken first place, being followed by Sea Turtles and Black Pirates, with Pink Pearl in fourth place. Gold Piston has created a huge lead in this lap. Is this a change of strategy from Gold Piston? We'll have to wait and see in the actual race, but it is Sea Turtles defending himself from Black Pirates and Pink Pearl, who has just passed Black Pirates there, now pressuring for second place. And she takes it there. Now coming into the final lap, Gold Piston is in first place, being followed by Pink Pearl and Sea Turtles, but now it is Black Pirates in third place. Pink Pearl has to catch up to Gold Piston by the end of the lap if she wants to be able to hold pole position, but it's going to be hard to do it as Gold Piston is so far ahead, with Sea Turtles in third place, being pressured by Black Pirates, who wants to be in the top 3. Gold Piston coming around the final corner, and it's Pink Pearl coming in at the last second. It is very close, but it's Gold Piston with the lead, with Pink Pearl in second. Sea Turtles is in third. Pink Pearl only 0.012 seconds behind Gold Piston. That is a close finish. Black Pirates getting fourth place. Momonas is in fifth, with Peppers in sixth place. What a crazy finish. It was a sprint to the line. Pink Pearl almost stole it. Let's look at this replay here, and it is Gold Piston, but it was very close. Pink Pearl was actually able to pass Gold Piston after the line, but that's not what counts. It has to be before the line if you want it to count in the overall standings. Let's take a look at some of these replays. Most of the big names in this season were eliminated in Q1 and Q2, a surprising finish for a lot of these marbles, with some of the big names from last season, like Pink Pearl and Sea Turtles, getting all the way to Q3. Pink Pearl almost taking the win, which she has not had a very good season so far, so that is very surprising as she changed her strategy in this race. Fast Q Pins getting eliminated yet again in Q1. He's having a very difficult time communicating with his crew chief and pit crew. Here is the finish of Q1. Black Pirates coming in at second, with Sparky in third place. You can kind of see some of the strategies or misfortunes of some of this marbles, as with Fast Q Pins and Arrow Frog, as well as Loose Wheel. They did not have a good first race in this qualifying. As we go on to Q3, Black Pirates coming in at the lead at the beginning, but was immediately surpassed by Sea Turtles. Momonas and Peppers never really got out of the bottom 3 marbles for the entirety of Q3, having a lot of trouble even just keeping up with the top 3 marbles, actually lagging behind in the second half of the race. Our congrats today go to Gold Piston, who sits in the coveted pole position for the race on Sunday. Pink Pearl close behind in second, with Sea Turtles in third place. Here's the point in the race where Gold Piston takes second and first through that first corner. Definitely a great move, as Sea Turtles had just gone up on the side of the chicane. Here's Pink Pearl and Black Pirates coming after Sea Turtles. Pink Pearl did take second place from Sea Turtles and almost took first place from Gold Piston, but she was so far ahead it was hard to be able to do it in the time that she had. She gave it her all right at the end of the race, wasn't able to do it. Maybe next time, Pink Pearl, we're all waiting. Race 4 here in Moza will definitely be a race of the seasons. Who will prevail on top? The Season 1 big names, Sea Turtles and Pink Pearl, or the Season 2 big names, Arrow Frog and Night Rivers? Here are the full results. Gold Piston in first place, Pink Pearl in second, Sea Turtles third, Black Pirates is in fourth, with Momonas rounding off your top 5. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment down below who you think will win Race 4 of the Marble Circus 2022 here at the Moza Grand Prix. I'm Jeremiah, signing off, and until next time, this has been Fubeca's Marble Runs. Good day.
Free on a 12-month subscription.
Welcome back, race fans, to the Marble Circuits 2022. I'm Jeremiah, here to welcome you to the Shanghai Grand Prix. In the qualifying, we saw a revival of Black Pirates getting 5th place, the first time that he has not qualified last in this season, coincidentally, after he hired a new pit crew. Maybe he'll have a comeback in this race. The Fubeka team has decided to implement a new technique to the drag reduction zone. In this race, the drag reduction zone will be disabled for the first lap. This is to make sure that the pole sitters do not lose out on their pole position right at the beginning of the race when they are not up to full speed. Then the DRS will be activated on lap 2 for the remainder of the race. Sitting on pole position is Aerofrog, who will definitely appreciate this new ruling, as well as Loose Wheel in 2nd and Night Rivers in 3rd. The left side of the starting position is what is most affected by the drag reduction zone. Those marbles are going to be the ones that are most appreciative of this ruling. Here are the full results from the qualifying. Aerofrog sits on top with Loose Wheel in 2nd, and Night Rivers is in 3rd place. Aerofrog, the champion of last race, will be starting on pole position for this race, making it as easy as possible for him to be able to try to win this race as well. Night Rivers sitting directly behind Aerofrog, having 2 second places. He is hungry for victory in this race. Will he be able to take the win? We'll have to wait and see. Here are the full standings. Aerofrog sits on top with 37 points, Night Rivers is in 2nd, and Big Dogs is in 3rd place. All Night Rivers has to do to take the lead is get higher than Aerofrog in this race, and he'll be able to take the overall lead. And now, the marbles are ready, the lights are on, and they're off for the start of the Shanghai Grand Prix. Aerofrog still in the lead, being followed by Loose Wheel, and Sparky takes the lead up the booster for the first time, and it is now Loose Wheel in 1st place. Aerofrog is in 2nd, with Sparky trying to battle it out for 2nd place. Aerofrog trying to catch up to Loose Wheel at this point as we go through this U-turn, with Sparky still giving pressures to Aerofrog. And look at Night Rivers, all the way down in 11th already. He has had a downfall in this race, and the DRS is now activated. Loose Wheel takes it, losing some speed, allowing Sparky to catch back up, as well as Aerofrog. But now Aerofrog has taken 2nd place, setting his sights on Loose Wheel, drafting him at this point, and he takes 1st place. Loose Wheel is now in 2nd, and Peppers has taken 3rd place from Sparky, now trying to catch up to Loose Wheel. Black Pirate still in 5th place. He has not gained any ground, but he has not lost any. We'll have to see how he does in the rest of this race. And Peppers takes 1st place, but Aerofrog takes it right back. Loose Wheel is now in 3rd as they go up the booster. Aerofrog still trying to extend his lead from Peppers at this point, with the rest of the field being far behind from the top 3 marbles, being led by Sparky and Black Pirates. Black Pirates now putting up a charge, and he is now in 4th place, passing Sparky. Aerofrog already has a huge lead at the start of the 4th lap. Peppers trying to make that lead smaller, but is having a hard time doing it. Loose Wheel in 3rd place. Black Pirates trying to catch up to him. And Night Rivers gains 1 spot over Fast 2 Pins. He has to really try hard to get up in the top of the field if he wants to be able to take this win. It's not looking good for him. He still has 11 laps to go, but it's going to be difficult. Black Pirates putting some pressure on Loose Wheel as he go through this turn, and Black Pirates takes 3rd place, but Loose Wheel takes it right back. And now Sparky is in the mix as they go on the right side of the drag reduction zone. Sparky is able to come out on top, and Black Pirates is in still 4th place, trying to climb ever so slightly up the table, but Sparky is making that hard. Aerofrog up in the peace and quiet at the front. He's doing a tremendous job at this point, but it's only the 5th lap. It's going to be really hard to the front run for the entirety of the race, with all these other marbles trying to catch up to him. Black Pirates facing some pressure from Sparky up the booster. He is holding him off, but Sparky is able to take it, as well as Loose Wheel. Black Pirates has fallen down to 5th. Sparky trying to catch up to Peppers, as he is doing right now. He is neck and neck with Peppers. Peppers is trying to hold him off as they go through these turns here. Sparky is drafting Peppers through this back straight for the start of the 7th lap. Peppers trying to hold him off, and Aerofrog goes through the drag reduction zone, losing a lot of speed, but he got right back up to the booster and gained it all back, with Peppers now facing some pressure from Loose Wheel, who is in 3rd place, being followed by Sparky and Black Pirates. Aerofrog is really separating himself from the rest of the field, doing a good job at it. And Loose Wheel takes 2nd place with Black Pirates in 3rd. Peppers has fallen down to 4th. Arrow Frog seeing some fighting behind him, and he goes through the drag reduction zone yet again, losing some ground, and Black Pirates has taken first place. Black Pirates is in the lead. As we enter the second half of this race, Arrow Frog has been dethroned, and he gets stuck on the track, and he gets bumped up by Momonos and Night Rivers, and he has fallen down to 6th. What a downfall for Arrow Frog yet again, if you remember race 1. Black Pirates is still in first place, Loose Wheel is in second, and Pink Pearl is in third place, being followed by Sparky and Peppers. And Night Rivers is in 6th place of the booster. Now he is in 4th. Coming back up from 11th, he is having a comeback in this race. He definitely wants to take the overall win. Pink Pearl facing some pressures from Peppers, and Peppers takes 3rd place. Loose Wheel trying to stay ahead of Black Pirates, who is trying to take his first win of the season after doing such a terrible job in the qualifying. And he loses 2 places, and Night Rivers is now in 2nd place. An unbelievable comeback by Night Rivers, but he is overtaken by Peppers. Black Pirates is sandwiched between 2 big names in this league. Night Rivers in the front and Arrow Frog in the back. And now Big Dogs has taken 4th place. Now trying to set his sights on Night Rivers, who has just taken 2nd place from Peppers. Now setting his sights on Loose Wheel. Loose Wheel sees Night Rivers behind him and is not liking what he sees. And Night Rivers takes the drag reduction zone, allowing Peppers to take 2nd place. Now setting his sights on Loose Wheel, catching up to Loose Wheel at this point, and he takes 1st place from Loose Wheel by storm. He is trying to take it back, and he is having some trouble, but he's able to catch back up to Peppers, but is not able to make any passes. Black Pirates is in 3rd place, being followed by Night Rivers. Night Rivers is trying to pressure Black Pirates and pass him, but is having some trouble. Loose Wheel is now pressuring Peppers through the booster, and he takes 1st place from Peppers, and Black Pirates takes 2nd place. Peppers has fallen down to 3rd, being pressured by Pink Pearl, and Pink Pearl takes 3rd place. Big Dogs, Night Rivers, and Arrow Frog are having some trouble in this race, being in 5th, 6th, and 7th. They really need to catch up if they want to be able to take this win. Pink Pearl now putting some pressure on Black Pirates. Black Pirates is defending himself well, though, as they go up the booster. This is the 13th lap, only 2 more laps to go, with Loose Wheel in the lead, being followed by Black Pirates and Pink Pearl. And Night Rivers has now taken back 4th place, now trying to catch up to Pink Pearl, who is pretty far ahead at this point. And Pink Pearl takes 2nd place from Black Pirates, now trying to catch up to Loose Wheel. Black Pirates is now in 3rd place. As they go down the back straight, Loose Wheel takes the right side of the drag reduction zone, and Pink Pearl does not, losing some speed, with Black Pirates trying to catch back up to her, doing a good job at it. He is catching up to Pink Pearl at this point, and takes 2nd place, with Big Dogs now pressuring Pink Pearl. Pink Pearl trying to catch back up to Black Pirates, and Loose Wheel is just watching them fight at this point. He's about to start the final lap. Loose Wheel is in 1st place, being followed by Pink Pearl and then Black Pirates. Big Dogs is in 4th place. Night Rivers is in 5th place. Will Night Rivers be able to catch back up? It's not looking like it, as Arrow Frog overtakes him. Pink Pearl trying to catch up to Loose Wheel in this last lap, as well as Black Pirates trying to take at least 2nd place, but he's facing some pressure from Big Dogs. And it's not looking like Loose Wheel will be dethroned. He's going around the final corner with nobody behind him, and he will be champion of race 3 of the Marble Circus 2022 at the Shanghai Grand Prix, with Pink Pearl in 2nd, and Black Pirates gets an amazing 3rd place finish. He's definitely redeemed himself in this race, with Big Dogs in 4th place and last champion Arrow Frog in 5th place. Night Rivers has fallen down to 7th, breaking his streak of podiums. Sparky somehow ending up in 12th after being in the top 5. Something definitely went wrong for him.
Amazing. We managed to surprise the opponents with our strategy. Congratulations.
Wow, I can't believe we got this victory this weekend. I'm so excited. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Loose Wheel is definitely excited for this win. His strategy of holding out until the second half of the race definitely paying off. Let's take a look at the replays. You can see Loose Wheel starting in 2nd, Arrow Frog starting in 1st. Arrow Frog definitely had some trouble. He was the leader for the first half of the race, but then fell down in the second half, even getting stuck on the track momentarily, which definitely caused his downfall. Loose Wheel having a good showing today. He was actually not in top 3 for the entire race. Knight River's not having a very good race today, falling down to 11th within the first couple laps. Something definitely went wrong for him in this race, but he was able to catch back up even to 2nd, but he ended up falling back down to 7th. You can see at this point in the race, Big Dogs was in last place, and then he ended up finishing overall in 4th. Definitely a great comeback for him as well, getting 1 win and now getting a 4th. You can see here Sparky in 5th place, pressuring for 3rd place even early in the race, and then something went wrong in the race, causing him to get back down all the way to last place. Definitely a humiliating defeat for him, but sometimes it just happens. Black Pirates had an amazing race today, getting 3rd place after having 2 terrible races. He is definitely doing a lot better with this new pit crew that he has hired. As you can see, the accident that we had with Arrow Frog getting stuck for at least a second or two before being hit by some other marbles like Knight Rivers and Mamonas, who did actually lose some speed because of this accident. You can see this line of marbles drafting here, not a common sight in marble racing, but you can see that it is possible. Peppers did hold the lead for some of the second half of the race, but he did end up getting 8th place. Something went wrong for him as well in this race. This is definitely a complicated track for some of these marbles. As you can see here, Black Pirates going through the outside to pass Peppers in that lap. And now it is time to look at the full standing to see how this race affects the overall points. Loose Wheel getting 1st place, Pink Pearl in 2nd. Black Pirates is in 3rd place. Big Dogs having the fastest lap, getting a bonus point with a time of 24.596, which was the fastest lap of this race, so an extra point for him. Here are the full standings. Arrow Frog is still in 1st place. Big Dogs has taken 2nd place from Knight Rivers, even though they are tied because he has 1 victory. Knight Rivers failing to get higher than Arrow Frog. Had he done that, he would have been in 1st place, but he did not. Black Pirates climbing up to 7th place after being in 11th place in the overall standings before this race because of his podium finish. Definitely a good standing for him. He's going to have to work hard if he wants to climb up the tables anymore. Congratulations to Loose Wheel for getting 1st place, Pink Pearl in 2nd, and Black Pirates in 3rd place. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for race 4 of the Marble Circuits 2022 at the Italian Grand Prix. I'm Jeremiah, signing off, and until next time, this has been Flupeka's Marble Runs. Good day, everyone.